Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Self-Love Mobility Series. Today we're diving again deeper into our hips, but today what we're going to be working on is trying to close the gap between our active range of motion and our passive range of motion. We're primarily going to be working on knee flexion. Okay, so meet me either by your couch or against the wall. Make sure that you have adequate knee support. My work area is already padded by these foam mats, so I won't have any padding. So consider that I'm already padded. So make sure that you have a towel, like a nice bath towel that you roll up and you're able to place on your knee, because we're going to be there for quite a bit of time. So when you're ready, knee against the wall or against your couch. Okay, so we're going to start by warming up our hips, so some hip cars. And I like to do hip cars or do mobility really in different positions, right? That way it challenges your tissues from different angles. So we're going to just place our hands against the wall. We're going to do a hip car, a standing hip car. So we have that support here. And when you're ready, you're going to bring that left knee across your right thigh. And then you're going to lift it up, bringing your knee towards your chest as much as you can. You're going to externally rotate, kicking that knee out towards the side, and abducting, bringing that leg out to the side as open as you can. Then you're going to internally rotate by kicking that shin up towards the ceiling. Then you're going to donkey kick that leg all the way back, making sure you're not hyperextending in your low back. Reverse that motion, donkey kick back up. Externally rotate, maintain that height, bringing that knee as high up as you can, all the way across your right thigh, and then back down onto the ground. Now let's do the right side. Bring that right leg across that left thigh. You're going to lift that knee up towards your chest as much as you can. As you externally rotate, opening up that leg wide as you can, wide as you can. When you can't anymore, donkey. And you internally rotate by kicking that shin up towards the ceiling, then donkey kick back. Reverse that motion, donkey kick back out. Externally rotate, bring that knee up as much as you can, as high as you can. As you bring it forward, come across your left thigh, and then back down. Okay, let's do it one more time on each side. Ready? Knee across the right thigh, lifting your knee up towards your chest as much as you can, opening up. As you externally rotate, open up into abduction. Then internally rotate, kicking that shin up. Then you donkey kick that leg back as you bring it down. Reverse that motion, donkey kick back out. Externally rotate as you lift that thigh up into flexion as much as you can. Bring it up over and across your right thigh. Nice. Take a breather here. Right side, bringing your right knee across your left thigh, lifting up into flexion as much as you can. Start to externally rotate as you abduct, open up wide, internally rotate as you donkey kick that leg back, and bring it down to center. Reverse that motion, donkey kick back out, open up as you lift it up into flexion, all the way across your left thigh and down. Nice. So we're going to start off by sitting in a passive stretch for our hip flexors, so quads, right? So finding yourself in a lunge position. Now here you can grab yoga blocks for support if need be, or what I'm actually going to use is my dowel. Okay? So just something to support me while I sit back here into this stretch. So this is where, again, you're either by your couch, right? You're by the bed, you're by the wall. Something that's going to be able to give you that support there against the wall. And the further back you go towards it, the deeper of a stretch you're going to get on that hip flexor, right? I like that we're stretching. So what I want you to make sure you do is you tuck, thrust your glutes in, tucking that tailbone under, right? Imagining you have a belt buckle that you're trying to look at, and that's going to intensify the stretch that you have here at the hip flexor, right? I'm just using my block here for support. You can have a chair, you can be doing it by a table, whatever it is. Find something to support you if need be. And we're gonna hold here. So, starting our timer in a few seconds. Hold on. We're gonna hold it for 2 minutes straight. Real time 2 minutes, not imagined. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So here we're holding passively, okay? Making sure that that tailbone is tucked under. Really feel that nice stretch in your upper quad area, okay? Holding, holding. And the more of a stretch you get, the more relaxed you get into the stretch, you can shift this right leg forward a bit, but don't let go of the tuck. The hip tuck is the most important part because it's isolating that stretch along the hip flexor area, okay? We're only 30 seconds in, guys, so relax. Deep breaths here, making sure that we're holding here. We're 30 seconds in. Okay, nice deep breaths. Tucking that tailbone under, really feeling that stretch going up your quads, going into that deep hip flexor joint, okay? You can shift your hips forward a bit, making sure you're still maintaining that tucked tailbone. And hold. We're almost there. We're almost there. It's a great time to really just meditate. Take your mind elsewhere. Move it away from the pain. Alright. Almost there. Almost there. Keep holding, guys. Just keep breathing. Keep breathing. Like I said, a real 2 minutes. Not an imagined one. Breath, challenge yourself to sink a little deeper. Make sure that that hip, let go of tension on your hip in that groin area so it relaxes and opens up. As it opens up, shift that forward leg a little bit more forward so you can lean into that stretch a bit more, okay? It hurts, I know, but you're here for the work, right? You're here for the results. Nice. Few more seconds here, 15 seconds, 15 seconds. You're almost there. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Slowly unbind yourself out of that. There. Take a moment to take a breath. Okay. Shake it out if need be. And then you can meet me on the other side. Going into that same position, that same stretch, just on the opposite leg. Perfect. Bring the opposite leg into lunge. So bringing that opposite leg into that stretch again. So here, thrusting that hip forward, feeling that stretch deep within that groin area, within that upper hip flexor area. Okay, so I'm tucked in. Shifting this leg forward if need be, right? You don't necessarily have to. And I have my support here, okay? So we're gonna hold here passively, 2 minutes. Let's go. Nice breaths. Exhale, relax into it. Feeling that stretch, really trying to intensify and relax into that stretch, but also maintaining your base everywhere else and easing into that hip stretch. Tap into your mind, guys. Tap into your mind. You are greater than the sensation that you're currently feeling right now, okay? You are greater than that. We're only almost 1 minute in. Almost 1 minute in. Full minute now, okay? Keep going. You got this. You got this. Just breathe. Each time I sink in, I reinforce that hip tuck. And then I shift my hips forward as one while I'm still maintaining that glute contraction on the inside. Breathe. almost there, guys. We're almost there. 30 seconds to go. Nice. Keep going, keep going. Sink in. Find a little bit more space there. Find a little bit more of a release in that stretch. Okay? My weight as I let go. Stretch. As I let go of my hips, sorry, but maintaining that tuck. A few more seconds here. And slowly. Awesome, guys. Awesome job. Next. So now we're going to dive into that active component that I was talking about, right? So we're in a passive stretch, and now we want to be able to train ourselves actively, okay, to lift off the yoga block, right? So funny enough, when the leg was against the wall, you saw how high it got. For instance, even just doing this, you can bring your heel all the way towards your glute passively, right? Yet actively bring that leg towards your glute now. Not so much, right? Not nearly as close to what you can do when you passively bring it in, right? So this is part of what we're trying to do. Get yourself into a passive stretch, being able to then what? Actively lift off. This will go for some reps here. When you're ready, placing your block here. If you need something to support you for balance, find it. And then let's go for 10 reps here. Okay, radiate tension. You're trying to bring this heel, the front heel, towards you, right? So you actively engaging, firing out these hamstrings here. The glutes are going to tighten up. Core becomes tight. Shoulders are rolled up, back, down. Okay, place your hands wherever you feel you're most comfortable, right? Like I said, if you're holding something for support, perfect. You ready? Lift off. And rest. Again, lift off. Rest. Off my balance there. Again, radiate, lift off. And rest. Ready? Go. Lift off. And rest. Again, lift off. And rest. Set your base. Lift off. And rest. That's halfway through, guys. Let's go. 5 more. Let's go. Lift off. And rest. Fight for it. Fight for it. Lift off. You're truly radiating. You should feel other parts of your body, particularly my quad right here is starting to cramp up. Engage. Okay, 3 more. Let's go. Lift off. And rest. Let's go. Lift off. Nice. And rest. 1 more. Lift off. And rest. Oh. Like I said, mobility work is very common to get cramps. Cramp feel very normal. Okay? So let's go the other side. Finding that position. Oh, and that hamstring now feels tight. Feels tight, just not worked. Ready? Finding your support. Okay. Stabilize. Ready? Irradiate. Now lift off. Rest. Let's go for reps. Lift off. Rest. Lift off. Rest. Let's go. Lift off. Rest. You're almost there. Lift off. Rest. 5 more. Go. Lift off. Go, go. Find your balance. Okay. Find your balance. Stabilize. Radiate. Lift off. Yes. Rest. let's go. Lift off. Control, control. Rest. Let's go. Lift off. Yes. Rest. You can do it. Lift off. Rest. Maintain. Let's go. Lift off. Hold. Rest. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We did it. So now, on the opposite end of it, we've done the passive stretch. We've done the active movement. And what we're going to do now is passively hold it first and then actively hold it. Okay? So essentially what I was just showing you just now, when I brought my leg into the stretch, right? Brought my leg into the stretch, held it here, passively feeling it, and then I'm going to release my hand from holding my leg. But what I want to aim to do is actively try and keep it as close to my glute as possible, right? So instead of letting it just drop down to the ground, I'm going to actively fight to keep it up for as long as I possibly can, as close to my glute as I possibly can. Okay, so this is not us training to be able to actively see how, how we can bring that leg towards our glute in knee flexion. When you're ready, hold passively here. Hold it, breathe. Now we radiate everywhere else. Radiate tension. You're trying to bring this front leg back towards you. So its hamstring is engaging, core is tight. Feel that around the rest of your body. Hold that as close as you can. Now fire up this hamstring on your back leg. Fire up this hamstring to curl that leg up. Slowly start to release the hand. Hold, 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 and rest. Nice. And I can go for reps on this one, okay? We'll go for reps. Maybe just hold up, so let's see how long you can stay in there. Let's go again. If you need something to support you, by all means do so, okay? Hold, 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 hold. Fire up tension everywhere else. Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. Release your hands slowly. Hold, 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 and rest. Whew. It really takes effort, guys. You're doing good. Let's go. One more on this side. Okay? Pull it up. Hold. Hold. Fire everything up. Tighten up, tighten up. Slowly release. Fire it up, fire it up. Hold, hold, hold that leg up. Hold that leg up and release. You're doing good. Get a drink of water if need be. Let's sweat, sweat. People don't believe me. They don't believe me. Okay? Now we're gonna go over and do the other side. When you're ready, let's go. Grabbing that leg, close as you can towards your glutes. Got enough tension. Radiate, bringing this front leg towards you, feeling those glutes engage, feeling those hamstrings tense up. Tighten up in that core. Hold, hold tension everywhere. Hold tension everywhere. Find tension in those hamstrings on that back leg. Slowly release that hand and hold. Hold, 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 hold. Slowly release. Nice. So this work is the work that's actually starting to close that gap between your active range of motion, flat, and your passive range of motion. Okay, let's go. Try some more. Hold that. Find your balance. 2 up. Tighten up. Radiate. Hold. Build it. Let go of that hand, that leg. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold. 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 And release. Nice. Ready? Woo. Grab that leg. Let's go. Lock it in. Hold. Hold. Now slowly let go of that foot. This is leg day on another level. Leg day on another level. Well, you can spend more time in this, practicing this, and just being able to really try and measure where you are, where you started, where you're progressing to, okay? So again, you can always make things more challenging by irradiating, so adding more internal pressure and more internal tension, or adding resistance, so you can use bands, you know, weights, ankle weights, things like that. And this is for any exercise, not just this exercise in particular. And also by increasing the amount of time that you spend within any of these positions, all right? So I hope you enjoyed today's hip work, and I look